The Lakers had a big win last night. They continue their win streak, a 4 game win streak. They won 119 to 110 against the Dallas Mavericks in an overtime thriller. Big game by LeBron James. He put up 39 points, 12 rebounds, and 16 assists, along with a steal. A block and 4 steals. And he shot good from three. He was making those threes. He shot them, and he knew they were gonna go in. I even saw a couple that popped out of the rim that should have went in. And man, you don't know how mad I was when they popped out. But either way, he made a decent amount of threes, and that aggressiveness is what got the Lakers the win. Anthony Davis, to me he seemed off, but I was surprised to see that he ended with 31 points and 8 rebounds. He only shot 1 and 2 from free throws, which compared to what he had against the Grizzlies, was surprising. But hey, I'll take that. I'll take 31 points from Anthony Davis any day. Another big contributor to last night was Danny Green. He had 11 points, shot 3 of 6 from the 3-point, and he hit that big shot to set it to overtime. And man, you don't know how excited I was to see that go in. That's why the Lakers signed Danny Green, to get those type of shots. And especially if we could see that in the playoffs, that would be huge for us. Kyle Kuzma was back. He had his regular season debut after missing months of basketball with a stress reaction. And he looked a little rusty out there, but he only played 19 minutes. He was on a minute restriction. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds. And for a guy who hasn't played in a while, that's okay. Didn't expect much from him. He just needs to recover and get back to 100%, and we could have that 17 point per game Kuzma back. Dwight Howard has been really good for us. That makes it like 4 straight games where I've talked really good of Dwight Howard, and I think he could. Do I think he should start? I'm hearing a lot of debates on whether he should start over McGee, because McGee hasn't really been doing well. But in my opinion, I feel like we should give McGee a few more games, and if he's still playing the way he is, then you could, have the conversation of having Dwight start over him. But right now, I like Dwight Howard coming off the bench and giving that spark, because that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing so far from him. He's that defensive anchor. He's that spark off the bench, and I like what I'm seeing from him. And I just like to mention that Caruso dunk over Maxi Kleber. That's how you say it. Yeah, basically dunked over dunked over all of Germany with that, and that's why I like Caruso. Sneaky hops, the bald mamba. The Laker favorite. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. I guarantee it. And enough of the Lakers. Let me talk about Luka Doncic. That man is a stud. I've been saying it since he was drafted. Ever since he dropped those step back threes over the Rockets last season and was winning them games, I knew he was a real deal. He plays like he's been in the league for like 7 years, and like he's next up. He's a crazy dude. He put up, let me check here. He put up 31 points, 15 assists, and 13 rebounds. He had a similar stat line to LeBron. And I think I saw somewhere online saying that him and LeBron are like the first players to put up those type of stats, like the youngest player to do so and the oldest player to do so, and they did it in the same game. Like, that's pretty crazy. And LeBron after the game told him that he's a bad motherfucker, and I could see that Luka Doncic was blushing. I'm not gonna lie. He said he looked up to him, and if you're being told that you're basically next up, next up by a person you're idolizing, you know, that will give you some feelings, you know. And pretty sure Luka Doncic forgot that concussion right when he's heard that line from LeBron. So, you know, again, Luka Doncic is crazy. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Kristaps was good too, but well, Anthony Davis kind of put him on lock. But you're not gonna talk about that much. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. The Lakers are on a 4-game win streak. You know, so far they haven't been really starting strong in the first half, and they've been ramping it up in the second half. I don't know if that's gonna be the trend the rest of the season, but hopefully we can figure it out. I would like to see a game where we actually dominate all 48 minutes. Is that how much time it is? Yeah, I guess. I just want to see a game where we dominate throughout, but yeah, I don't know. So far the Lakers, you know, in my opinion, they're not really meshed together, like totally yet, which is scary because they've won 4 straight and they haven't reached that full potential yet. And once we do, they'll be a real threat and they'll dominate, in my opinion. So the Lakers play tomorrow against the Spurs, you know, at their arena. So that'll be another challenge because they're also 4-1 like the Lakers. So, you know, the Mavericks were a challenge, and the Spurs will be the next challenge. So it's gonna be a showdown in Texas. So, you know, we'll see what they can do tomorrow.